Rob here from Permaboss, and I'm with Corey. Corey, you are in a massive city of millions of people, right?
No.
Where are you?
Peterborough, Ontario.
And how many high-rises are there?
0. Our high-rise is about 5 stories.
So then what makes you crazy enough to get both Permaboss machines after some careful investigation, and you don't have zillions of people to sell to instantly like some of the big greater metropolitan areas? What was the deciding factor, and what made you look actually in the first place?
I was actually looking for a direct-to-garment printer, and then I ended up deciding that this was a little bit cooler, something different, and I had a couple customers ask me for it lately. So when I saw the video on YouTube, it caught my eye, and then when I started looking at it, it's a quick process. It's easy to set up, not like embroidery and stuff. And the biggest thing is I want to be able to offer something that nobody else in town is doing, so they don't take the proof we do and go quote it at 6 other places and go with the best price. Because it happens all the time.
Everywhere, by the way. That doesn't change anywhere in the developed world with embroidery, because there's so much embroidery around there. In your town, do you have an estimate of how many competitive embroiderers there might be, roughly, that you know of? Forget about the ones that are underground.
Probably, I'd say there's about 6 now. 6 bigger places, and then there's a couple small ones.
What do you think the population of Peterborough is? I didn't look it up off my heart. I don't know it.
The city's about 80,000. Surroundings probably, I'd guess, about 120, like close surrounding.
Yeah. And when you came to the office and checked the equipment out, then the equipment arrived just the other day, and now in 3 days you learned 2 new pieces of equipment from scratch. How difficult was the setup to when you started training?
Setup was pretty easy. It's easy to carry. Like we had to bring it up to the 2nd floor, and I carried it with my brother. Like it's not hard to carry. The laser, anyways.
Pieces, right?
Yeah, I had it in. Yeah, it was in 3 pieces. So.
And you learned multiple new different media decorations, right? Because you got multiple things to do on the laser. You got embossing, debossing, and combo stuff on the heat press and the embossing machine. Do you have any favorites now, or do you like things more than others, or what's your instinct or experience on those 2 now?
I did a pad folio last night with the embossing, debossing. It came out the first time I tried it. It wasn't so good, but the second time I did it, well, I was by myself, and the second time I tried it, I just put a little more pressure, and the second time it came out perfect. So
you're not even afraid to experiment on your own?
No. Last night I did a whole bunch of different stuff. I did some stuff on some golf shirts, a jacket. I was just experimenting, trying to get the right powers, but it doesn't take that long.
Did I hear correctly that you even got your first production order out of some sort?
Yeah, we had 35 golf shirts for a local company here. They had an event this weekend, so we had to get them out for them.
Wow, that's tight timing. Now, what are you going to do? What's your next step with regards to how you're going to launch the business in your area?
I got to make up some samples and send it out to some of the local companies that we already deal with, and a couple that Alex and I had talked about.
And so primarily you're also going to create a mini showroom of sorts, or mini series of samples, right? Because you got to create a library of what you can do now.
Yeah, we're moving in the next couple months, so what I've done is there's actually a separate room I'm thinking about filling with a whole bunch of decorated samples. So I think we'll start working on, we got to perfect some of our stuff and work, but actually they did applique and reverse applique, and the 2 things they did today look perfect. So we'll do a couple things.
And
yeah.
How was it learning the software? I mean, you've had experience on everything in the short time that you've owned that business, but how was the experience of learning that end of the business? It intimidates a lot of people, actually.
The software was pretty easy. The embroidery software that we use is way harder. I have no idea how to use it, but laser works. Like even when you guys sent it to me as soon as we ordered the machine, I made a couple designs. There were a couple small mistakes, but they're easy fixes. And that's before I had any training or anything.
Well, now you put pressure on everybody who's watching the video.
That's all
Good
right.
job, Corey. Just set the bar so high that everybody is expected to do the same thing that you did. Do you know any other software?
Not really well, no.
So then you were able to recognize sort of what an icon would mean, tried something, and then pulled it off and got to 80%, maybe even 90% on your own.
Yeah, it was pretty easy.
Hats off for that, because we're always fighting with people to get the software going before the machine arrives. That's the criteria. And then that makes it so much easier when you obviously get the equipment. What was the most impressive part, doing it yourself, or what were you had some staff there trained, right, involved, so what impressed them?
I think it was the speed. Like, as soon as the guys got it set up here, everyone kind of stood around it, and I can't remember what we were etching first, but they did it, and they were all looking at it, wondering, is it that fast? Like,
It was, right?
It was that fast, yeah.
Now, I want to bring up one other thing. We did a project with Nike in Brooklyn for the All-Star game where we were etching shoes. And in the whole process of setting that all up and creating this whole event, it was really complicated. I think there are multiple companies involved, like Nike, Air Jordan, and then the companies that actually execute the vision of what the people at Nike design, and then the people who sell and market the shoes. So it was a complicated setup that had to be running smoothly. We forgot to do, or after the fact, they requested 2 more sets of shoes. What do you got there? What'd you do today?
We did a couple pairs of shoes. Here, let me see if I can grab them. We did a couple pairs of shoes back there. Can you see it?
Did you ever think you'd be able to do something like that?
I didn't think of something like that, no.
Who was going to wear them?
Michael Jordan's going to wear these ones.
Well, how big are they? Like the size of a canoe?
Yeah, pretty big. Size 13s.
And then the other ones are Derek Jeter. I don't know if Michael Jordan's wearing it, but I know Derek Jeter's getting a pair for sure.
The guy, one of the guys that works here, his son didn't believe where they were going, so he looked them up online, and he was a size 13, so now he believes his dad, because his dad works here, so.
Okay. Well, there's a lot about that on the web, and Nike did a terrific PR job. So now, I would want to say thank you for doing the interview. I want to congratulate you and thank you on behalf of all the people. Did you see inside your machine where all the signatures were, the people who made the machine?
Yeah, I saw it.
So that's one way that the other people around here say thank you. You met them when you were at the office here, right? So we do appreciate it. And in your situation, because you're not that far away from us, you're just, what, an hour and a half drive or so?
Yeah, not bad at all.
Yeah, so don't forget that you did that in 3 days, so we have the 1 more day follow-up whenever you want it. Just give us a bit of notice, right?
Perfect.
Okay, so very cool. Say thanks to you, say thanks to your father, and I look forward. Can I use this video?
Yeah, you can.
Perfect. And you're wearing your tuxedo. You promised me you would, right?
Yeah, I'm wearing, you should.
The rag trade tuxedo.
I should have lasered it today.
You didn't? Or you did?
I didn't wear what I should have lasered what I'm wearing today.
Oh man, we're going to have to do take 2 on this.
Oh shit.
Follow up.
No, that's cool. Listen, thanks a lot, all right? And we'll talk and we'll see each other again. When you're in Toronto, make sure that you stop by so we can have a beer.
Sounds good.
Okay, take care. Thanks, everybody.
Thanks, Rob.
Bye-bye.